Alright guys, I'm here to show you my new kit that I have made some additions to. I previously had put a video of my drum kit, but it didn't have all these additions on it. As you might see from the Lamb of God redneck cover, that it had a few different things, like these cymbals were different. They were these rubbish wooden pads. Literally they were made out of wood. But I've just since then made a few additions of that and this, and also I'll show you something else that's very interesting that I did, which a lot of you might end up doing if you guys want to convert your kit into an electronic one for clearer recordings and all of that. Okay, so first of all, these are two dtxpress 2 kits joined together. As you can see, I don't know if you can see on the screen, but my custom kit has been named Eat This. That's what it's being called. Okay, so I got two ordinary Yamaha dtxpress 2 drum kits and put it all together on this one frame. And these toms are on the original frame, which is this one. And then I took these bars and attachments and made a second row on top, where these three other toms are going. And okay, one thing very useful is this. This is a hosa YPP117 adapter. It says ring on it here, and it says tip on it here, and it goes into this one input right here, which is called 9/10. So you can actually put two pads and assign different sounds into it, and it's all going to just one input in the drum kit. Certain modules allow you to do that, certain modules don't. This particular drum kit, and there's one adapter here as well, as you can see, the red and black one, ring and tip, is allows you to put two pads into one socket. And like certain more advanced modules like the Roland TD20, they allow you to put those adapters into every single socket, so you can actually double the amount of pads you can have into your module, and each of them can have a different sound assigned to it. So now I'm gonna play some of the sounds from that I've set up for my kit. I've customized all the sounds, and first of all, this is the snare. This is the deeper tom. This is the ultra bass one that you really hit, like when you're coming to the end of a bar or something, when you really want to build up the crescendo. It's like a completely killer bass drum or something. Okay, this is the ride. As you can see that I am lefty, so you can even do a foot splash on this, like I'm standing up, so it's kind of difficult to do that. This is the high crash, medium crash, deep crash, deep China, medium China. Bright splash, deep splash. Or no, the other way around. And here's the cool thing, which is that I've put triggers underneath it. I put stuck rubber pads underneath, and then I put these triggers, like so. Can you see that? That is a trigger. Let me turn the light on, yeah. That right there is a trigger that I stuck underneath, So you can see I've lowered the sensitivity a bit because otherwise it keeps going crazy. So that's the trigger stuck underneath there, connected with a 1/4" jack input, and then a cable going in. And on its own, this cymbal has no sound. I've literally converted it into a proper electronic splash. Why? Because if I lower the volume down to 0, you can see no sound. Yeah, they are brass, but when you put rubber underneath them, their volume goes down a lot. And now cool. That's the same that I'm going to do with this one. This is a pintech transparent 14" crash, but it doesn't have any triggers on it as yet. There's a cable assigned to it, which is just hanging around over there, because it has a high China sound or a medium China sound. So this is the medium China. It's going to be that. This is the deep China. And this one, amazingly, check this out. A lot of you might be running a few comments saying, oh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a cymbal like that before. Or what is that, a bucket cover you're using as a cymbal pad? Well, guess what? It is. It is exactly that. It is a bucket cover, believe it or not. It had a separate ring on it around the side, which I cut out, and I stuck this regular trigger underneath it. If you can see that, just stick that underneath there, and off you go. So that's how you can custom make your own trigger pads. I took the sticker off from that because I wanted these to remain clear. I put this one because it could develop a few cracks because it's not very thick plastic, but it's only there for like playing beats while you're okay. This is my bass drum. These are 2 bass drums actually. That's the bass drum sound that I got. Now these pedals work like this. The back one makes the left beater go. The front one makes the right beater go. So left and right. Same with this one. Now what I did was, this was an experiment I was trying to do, because like a lot of times when you're doing this heel toe thing, these tend to develop their own springing action. And to avoid that, I made this bracket and attached it to the 2 pillars over there, and it's kind of like an archway. It's a stopper, so these beaters come back and then they pretty much rest like that. And then for that one, and then this one. So your foot makes a rocking back and forth motion, but when you let them go, they pretty much come back into their resting spot. So I only need to do that for the left foot, because it's kind of easier for me to control the rocking motion with my right foot, but not with the left foot. So even though I'm a lefty, but that's a pretty useful thing which a lot of people can use. That you just press it and it just comes back to its resting spot and stays there. It doesn't keep swinging like this one would, or this one. And when you're doing that kind of motion, you don't want pedals to be developing their own spring. You just want them to come back to their resting spot so you're on to the next hit. Alright, this video's gone on for long enough now, so I'll let you guys go and keep jamming, keep practicing, yeah? I'll make a few more videos, more drum covers now of me playing to some metal stuff. Okay, this is my audio system that I'm using, by the way, Altec Lansing. But the way that I normally record is I take the lead directly from the headphone outlet and put it straight into the mic input of the camcorder. Alright, bye bye.